Hi everyone, this is Kayla from Luxe. I've got a video for you today, and this is about quite a controversial topic about leaving your dog in the car. Now, I'm very passionate about not doing this because there's been times I've seen dogs being left in the car with all the windows up on a hot day, and I've wanted to report the people and everything. It's just wrong, especially if they've left the dog in there for about half an hour or longer. Even 10 minutes or 15 minutes is still too long. So basically I'm going to give you some tips of if you have to run into somewhere and you do have your dog with you, please make sure you do the following things. Now, number one is make sure most of the windows are down at least a quarter of the way or half of the way so that your dog can get some fresh air. Preferably if someone's with you, then they can stay in the car with the dog and have the aircon on plus some of the windows down. Another thing is to make sure you always have a bottle of water in the car for your dog. So if someone is with the dog, they can give it to them. However, if the dog is left alone in the car, I would also advise not leaving them for more than 10 minutes if possible, preferably not at all, but no longer than 10 minutes. Make sure all the doors are locked and make sure that you have water available to the dog, perhaps even pouring a bottle of water into the little bowls you can actually get at like City Farmers and everything, or even online. They fold out and they're like a fabric bowl. If you can somehow leave it on one of the back seats or the glove box, leave it there available for the dog so that he can reach it if possible. Another thing, maybe leave a toy in there to keep him stimulated and not anxious. That is another good thing to do. However, all of this, regardless of me giving these tips, I still recommend please do not leave your dog in the car alone, as it's just not a good idea. And on a hot day, the car is 10 times hotter to a dog than what it is to us, especially if the aircon isn't on or anything like that. So yeah, keep your doors locked, keep the windows down a little, give it some water, keep it stimulated. If someone's with it, keep the aircon on, everything like that. If possible, also put some water over the dog's head or even on its paws to help keep him cool. I think you can actually get some dog collars which are really good where you can keep them cool around the neck. I think you can get them online. I think you can freeze them and then you put them on the dog on a hot day and it helps cool him down. Or even a freezer toy where you fill up the toy with water, put it in the freezer, and then he can then play with it and keep cool and keep